I asked Andrea to give me an introduction. She said, well, what? I said, just give me a couple of words. She said, well, what? I said, how about vibrant? Go with that. So our next speaker, our second speaker, is a vibrant Andrea. And her title of her speech, Slow It Down. Please welcome Andrea.
It is time to slow down, to go away by yourself, and simply be. This is a quote by Eileen Caddy, and it really touched me. If someone has to create this quote, what does this mean? To me, this means that our society is now so full of so much stuff. We're so fast-paced, we move so fast. Everything we do, now, quick. So, I was thinking of a topic for the speech, and I realized my first speech went really fast. My table topics of last week, 35 seconds. Wow, that's pretty quick. So I decided, well, can I write that slowing down? So my speech is slowing down. So I kind of researched this topic to see how our society is today with our attention spans. There was a report that was done by the American Brain Society, and they said that the average attention span is now in 2012, or last year in 2012, is 8 seconds. Well, back in 2000, the average person's attention span was 12 seconds. So during this span, we've lost 4 seconds. I believe that it's because of Facebook, social media, Twitter. I don't even tweet, but apparently a lot of people tweet. So we've lost our slowing down process. So I'm here today to help explain how I personally slow down. So my way of slowing down is meditating. I try to do this every single day, but of course that doesn't work. We all have so much going on in our lives. We're constantly doing so much, as I mentioned earlier. So how do I slow down with my meditation? I sit cross-legged, and you're supposed to have your knees lower than your hips, but as you see these long legs, that doesn't work. So I have to actually raise myself up on pillows, and I sit cross-legged. I take 3 deep breaths. After I finish my 3 deep breaths, I say a little mantra to myself. I tell myself, relax your forehead, your eyes, your jaw. Right away, your whole face just relaxes in that second. And then I try to think of somewhere that makes me feel calm and peaceful. Normally, this place is in the woods or on the beach, because that's where I feel the most peaceful. And also, when I'm listening to what's going on around me, I can normally hear birds. So it really helps me to bring me into that forest. So I do this 30 times, this whole process, and that's about 15 minutes. And if I can actually manage to get through each 30 cycles, then I know I will have a good, peaceful, slow day. If I don't make it through the 30 cycles, I know my day will be very turbulent, very chaotic, stressful. My mind will be everywhere. I have one friend who is like this. She's my friend since we were 5 years old. She's my best friend, and I love her dearly. But she is one of those that constantly talks at you, not to you. And it's about everything that's going on. This idea, that idea, here, there. And when I say something, it doesn't even cross her mind. So my trick is, I tell her, or I ask her, what is your next thought going to be? If you think about it, it takes you a second to stop and actually think about what this next thought will be. So you have all just stopped for a split second in your mind. And that is what I try to do with her all the time. I learned to do this because my mom, since I was little, has always said, slow down, slow down. She still says slow down. And I still roll my eyes every single time. And I try to slow everything down. 1 second. We're going to go very slow here. There's another statistic by the Brain Center America that says human beings are not natural multitaskers. And this again goes back to what I was saying about Facebook and Twitter and everything that we have going on. We're not supposed to naturally be able to do 2 things at once or 3 things at once. So I don't know why this is a skill on a resume. It shouldn't be. So then this brings it back to that original quote that I mentioned earlier. We need to simply just be. Thank you.